All right. So, the last time on the Great Escape, we were introduced to Abby Trey, the newest member of the April Fools, um, who was rescued by the party uh, in the town of Fredericksburg, Virginia, where she was being held basically in a makeshift prison by MilGov. But yeah, the party rode into town where where former members of the National Guard were being held by MilGov, who were basically going to execute them, saying that they were traitors to the United States. But some quick, uh, ne- with some good negotiations by Gorham, stopped the executions, and yeah, we'll pick up from there.
I mean, all it
It
took was just pointing
is.
out that the guy would be committing treason himself.
Yep. So we'll pick up. It is Monday, June 16th, 6 a.m. It's morning shift. You've all woken up rested. You were fed and watered the night before. You're given a place to sleep. Oh, Cody sent it to you in a
Okay. Thank you.
message.
Thank you. Okay.
You're welcome.
Wait, it sent what now?
Buttery messaged me about the password for the
Oh, right.
Foundry.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. I just found it. Sorry about that.
It's all good.
The message onto the message.
There we go. Okay. I'm in. Sorry.
You're all good. But yeah, it is a fresh new day. Some members of the party have a better outlook on life than they did 24 hours ago. But yeah, you were also told about a couple more places to investigate, and I believe the plan was. Oh, you were also told about the location of a tank. And that brings me to my first order of business for our tank enthusiast in the party. About about the choice of the tank that you'll be soon acquiring.
Yeah, no, Marty, this is you
Um,
right now when you hear tank,
Gotcha.
the last two lines here.
Once you get tank, you can't go back. Ain't that the truth?
No, I was just talking about the whole,
Okay,
like,
let me.
all other considerations secondary crew expendable.
I got it. I got it. That is funny. Everybody hear that?
Oh God. Okay. So I've narrowed it down to two options for you guys for choice of tank that you would have available. Let me bring up if I can, like the page in the player's manual for you guys. Because they're basically the same. Because there's like the M1 Abrams or the M1A1 Abrams, and I'll basically leave it up to you, like which one you guys would want.
Who's obsessed with tanks and knows the difference?
A1 isn't improved.
The A1 is the improved?
Yeah, but I just showed you the. Yeah, I showed you the page in the.
Well, all the names
Like the items
are
manual.
censored. Like it says hidden on all of them.
Of course.
Let me see, because I think the main difference with
On the
the
U.S. military vehicles, it's the bottom entry for the M1 Abrams, and it's the bottom two entries for the
bottom two.
U.S. vehicles.
Well, because the thing with the M1A1 is that it has a higher caliber gun.
And more armor for the front.
Yeah.
That too, yeah.
Bigger boom.
I mean, now you narrow down which one to take. Which one has the bigger gun?
Yeah, that's right. After all, no matter what I say, size certainly matters.
Oh my god.
Oh, so we need to like graft in a fucking Concourse rocket or whatever, too.
Oh, that is too funny. Which one has the bigger gun? Anyway, we know that. We now know.
I was gonna make a joke. Yeah, it's not about the size of the gun, it's about the motion of the ocean, but well, I just said it, but
No, it does not.
I
The
should have
motion of
known
the
which one of you
ocean.
guys
It
were gonna
is the
take.
motion of the tank.
Well, speaking of tanks, there's a moment where
And I gotta get rid of this German accent.
um like like Hillary leans over to you and say, like, this reminds me of the joke where two fish are sitting in a tank. One looks over to the other and says, "Hey, do you know how to drive this thing?"
It's such a dad joke. That's what makes it funny.
Yeah. Well, she's like, "Well, you know what the difference is between a bad joke and a dad joke? The first letter."
Oh my god, that is just terrible. Oh, that is terrible.
I love that. Oh god, that's great.
You
That's
know what else
awesome.
we need to get? A Vulcan. Just imagine using those anti-aircraft guns on soft targets of enemy soldiers.
Did you just almost say what
You
I
had a
think you
Freudian
said?
slip there.
Oh yeah, war crimes.
Well,
It's only war crimes if we lose the war.
Yeah, pretty much.
a little
Yeah,
bit of a
sadly.
Freudian slip there, Travis.
I heard it too. I mean, combatants.
That's why I love this group so much. Well, that and the fact that you're all crazy as shit, but
What have I done that was so
it's one of the
crazy?
reasons.
I just got crazy. I watched Lethal Weapon and watching Maarten be like a little crazy. Like, yeah, man, sometimes I just go a little crazy. It's fucking hilarious. It's priceless.
The one thing I always remember for those movies was diplomatic immunity from the second one, right?
Has been revoked. Diplomatic immunity has been revoked.
Okay. All right. So you guys want the M1A1 Abrams, okay? Duplicated that vehicle sheet, so I have it ready for you, crazy bastards, for when you
But we still need
commandeer
to
it.
steal it, right?
Yes, it's the pot of gold at the end of the crazy rainbow that you guys have you gotta climb and slide down.
That's not a rainbow. That's a rocket arcing down onto its target.
Yeah, you see a bunch of
Oh,
rocket
God.
artillery. I don't think that's a
I
rainbow.
don't know what happened to Maarten, but I do like this one.
Yeah, I kind of like this version of Maarten better.
I think his brain is started to, like, combust from all his time on the ship. going from
No,
Poland to the United States.
My brain is exploding. Just like all those combatants over there.
Oh, God. Oh man.
I guess coming to the U.S. has made me a little crazy.
Then Hillary looks over and is like, you know, I was born here, so I don't know. I don't know if,
Did it work on you too?
you know, I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Well, that was fucking hilarious.
Yes, it was.
All right then. You have your location. You know, you have your heading.
I have a
You're
slight
headed
headache
down
from
to
laughing so
Richmond,
hard.
Virginia.
I'm sorry, what? Is everybody looking at me now?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so you're in Fredericksburg. Fredericksburg. I'm losing the ability to talk. It's fine. My brain is slowly dying already. And we're less than 20 minutes into the session. It's gonna be great. um, okay, so you spent the night in Fredericksburg. It is now 6 a.m. You're packing up, the vehicles, and you're, I'm assuming, getting on the road to Richmond, correct?
Yeah, that's our next destination. Is that on the East Coast U.S. map?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
because I
will
think
pull
Richmond's just
everyone
straight
there.
south of us, so might as well go there. Holy shit, it does have the entire, like... This has Cuba on this map, what the fuck? I didn't realize it was that big of a map.
Don't know why it has Cuba on
Oh
this map. I
yeah,
just
it's 90
noticed that
miles.
too.
Yeah, Cuba's like 90 miles from the U.S. People forget.
Well, I know where it is, I just didn't realize it was on this map.
Okay, guys, we don't know who's the main campaign villain.
Can I point? Oh, no, never mind.
It'd be like the Cubans in Red Dawn.
Secret villain of this campaign is one of El Presidente's, great great grandparents from Terra Nova. It'll be the massive fucking twist of this campaign. It's all just a setup for the Terra Nova campaign, Cody.
Well, I
Put it
mean,
in
there is
motion.
a more than a passing resemblance to
By
his
the
great
Terra
grandfather.
Nova. Oh god, I'm just remembering the freaking the image he drew on the map. That one session.
Yeah, and I had to ask him,
of
what are those
Underworld.
rings around his arm? Those are his biceps. They're like arm piercings, but anyway.
But the one thing I will give Blitz, yeah, one thing I'll give Blitz is that he is really good with drawing with the freaking drawing
Yeah, I mean, that's why he
tools
drew
in
the Polish flag at the
Foundry, so
top.
I'll give him that. Yeah.
I'm assuming that was his handiwork, but anyway. How long does it take to get us to Richmond?
But I will need driving rolls from your drivers, please.
All right.
Just because,
Well, I'm
none of you have
driving
ever
the
driven on this
Friday
section
school
of
bus.
I-95 before.
Okay, and we get bonuses, I'm assuming, because of the roads.
Yep. +3s.
Wow, what the fuck? Alright, I'll push that.
It's gonna start off great. It almost did. Hit a pothole and you total vehicles.
Well, yeah, you don't want to be like, it's like the story that keeps getting shared in the Milsim Springer Show channel with Tom, the time he fucking crashed a car into a tree and leaked all the gas out of the tank at the start of the game. How that keeps getting brought up in the T2K server. But yeah, Arizona Sunshine averts
That's
that.
funny though.
Oh, it's hilarious, but
That reminds me of one session. My character was driving, and it technically wasn't my character's fault because there was an IED in the road, but I fumbled, and the encounter that was rolled was that someone had set an IED in the road, and I drove over it, and it like destroyed the vehicle's axle. But the road encounter was the IED, and I just happened to fumble the driving roll. So technically, it wasn't my fault.
Yeah.
It wasn't my character's fault.
yeah, still not as funny as crashing a car into a Jersey barrier at the start of the game. But anyway,
Yeah.
So.
It's probably who's driving the other
Good question.
car. I think
Because
it's
we still have our
Henrik, isn't it?
UAZ, right?
You really should. You really
Yeah.
should not let Maarten drive because he's not going to stop for nothing, knowing that there is a tank at the end of the road. Just saying.
Oh Jesus. Yeah, it's Henrik who's driving the others.
All right.
Me.
So
Busy
we don't
giggling
know who is
too.
driving, but we sure know who is not driving.
when getting into the Humvee, like I mean, one joke for getting into the Humvee is that Hillary saying, when the weather is cloudy and threatening rain, just pile into the Humvee and the skies will brighten. That's because we're in an all-terrain vehicle.
Oh. Oh. And on that note, Maarten goes, you know why the Mexican man took anxiety pills?
I'm on the edge of my ass waiting for the punchline, she says.
For his panic attacks. I know that's beyond terrible, but and Maarten just mumbles to himself, "I can't believe I just did that."
Yeah. Well, I mean, then continue the conversation like during the drive. She says, "By the way, before we left, I was reading a newspaper. Did you guys hear the news? David Hasselhoff has started referring to himself as the Hoff. It's less of a hassle."
Not that is funny. Okay.
That
It's
was a good
terrible.
one.
And Maarten just apologizes to the rest. I promise I will never encourage her again.
Well, but I mean, on the more serious subject though, Abby, which vehicle are you riding in?
Oh, that's a great question. I'm not sure. I don't think she has a preference. Just hop on to either or,
All right.
I'm not sure.
Well, I'm driving the lead vehicle, the IFV up armored like Humvee, and then we've got a UAZ which holds more people. Like I'm trying to, because hold on, so in our composition we've got 5 PCs, Henrik, and then the 2 last minute additions, right? So a total of like 8 people.
Then I think fuck it, the Humvee. Why not?
Alright.
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah. So in that case, Hillary asks you, it's like, so, Abby, was it?
Yeah, yeah.
How'd
She
you,
was.
how'd you end up here? I mean, were you part of the National Guard detachment, or were you transferred from a different part of the country?
Oh, yeah. I signed up the National Guard. I was like dead end, didn't find a job. Signed up a National Guard, thinking, okay, I can earn some money before I find a real job. And then I never found a real job. This became my real job, and then suddenly the world blew up. So here I am.
And she kind of nods along. I mean, smiles and says like, well, that's. I mean, did you enlist right away, or did you do it, at some point post high school?
I did. I did after I graduated. I tried doing some gigs. Just tried to go some bars, play some music. Wasn't enough to even pay for my own food. So after 1 year graduating, I signed on. I've been National Guard for 5, 6 years. Kind of losing track.
She kind of, once again says like, well, I mean, it's not ideal that music wasn't working out, but hopefully once things settle down, you'll have another shot at it. Um, and then meanwhile,
Well,
there's
the
me
good
that
thing.
pretty much the second I graduated high school, I mean, graduated and kind of had to slim down a little bit first, but um, basic training helped with that.
Oh, that's good. From well, I want to say, I think I don't know who got the better deal. I don't know what Europe was like. I heard it was terrible over there. At least you're back. You know.
Yeah.
And secondly, I don't need to worry about my music career. There's so much television and movies I think gonna compete against me now. You know.
So are you saying that that video killed the radio star? Just I was trying not to snicker at the reference.
This entire time she's been keeping a straight face, but I think at that she just blows her raspberry. Like, say, you sound like my dad with his jokes.
Well, yeah, I mean, she's just referencing the whole like MTV. Uh,
Oh no, she knows what you're
oh,
referencing. She knows exactly what you're referencing. It was like, funny, but oh god, it also killed a lot of other things. But that's neither here nor there. Um, I don't know. It's just you. You kind of say she kind of goes like, you ever wonder what you want to do once things settle down? You know.
I'm not sure, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, it's like I'm just trying to focus on, my duty right now because frankly after my duty I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. You know? So it's
Well,
a
I mean,
clear
the
answer.
last thing Hillary says, but just to keep, I mean, because just for reference, I mean, we didn't really get to get acquainted last session, so she's trying to make up for lost time. But, um, saying like, well, I mean, I could have done the same thing that two of our bunch did of just cut and run, the second we got back to the States. But no, I'm determined to see this through. And then after that, I'll just play it by ear.
Honestly, I don't know how I can cut and run. I think this is everything's falling apart. I'm terrified to go and run. I feel that things gonna get worse and worse and worse, At least I have a gun. I can do something about it. So do you.
Yeah.
But you have a Humvee, that's even better, you know.
So anyway, there's nothing, Emily. There's nothing else for me if you want to.
Yeah.
All right. Are there any more conversations that anyone wants to have while you're finishing your drive, or you okay to cut to the new location?
I'm good. I'm good.
Cool. All right. So, I'll say that you're driving carefully, you're maneuvering because it's the United States. Let's face it, the roads are, even in normal time, the roads are shitty. Yeah, they're pretty well maintained. It is Virginia. It's not the Midwest. Dig at the Midwest with shitty fucking roads, but it does take some careful maneuvering to drive carefully. So it will take you, like, I'll say, like 3 hours to get down to Richmond. But yeah, I will pull you to this lovely battle map I put together. And yeah. So, you pull into this pretty, you know, all things considered, this neighborhood is, still standing. There is like some, looting damage from, the wartime, but besides just, wear and tear, some battle damage, neighborhood is still well together. But as you're going through the streets, you don't really see that many people like out and about, even it being, it's Monday, 9:30. You'd think that people would be out and about, going to work, kids would be going to school, you know,
Planes would be flying overhead,
people
not
don't seem to be
nosediving.
like out and about going around. Exactly. So the town is like the city is definitely locked down, kind of like martial law type stuff.
Apparently not well enough because we just drove right through it.
Well, besides that, yeah. But yeah, you so you drive into the city, and yeah, so as you so far you're in this kind of residential neighborhood. You're driving past some, you know people are living in these houses. You can see like like curtains are pulled. You do see people moving around inside, but no one is like outside, like you know like no one has come out to like look at you or like interact with you guys.
Do we see
And
any U.S.
yep.
soldiers or National Guardsmen?
Yep, you would. Um, yep, so line of sight, see down this. So yeah, I'll make these tokens visible. Yeah, assuming that I'm assuming you would want to be on like on this road, right?
Which
Or would
road?
you be coming down like one of the side streets?
Oh,
The one I
where we are
have you
right
on,
now.
right here.
Yeah, because like what I would want to do is I'll move my token like to represent like so like drive up to here, stop at the light, look both ways, just to see what's there, and then would probably I think the better option is like go right, like don't move everybody else. I'm just doing this to mark. Like go right and then go left, and then that gives us the biggest overall view of like the farmlands and the more open areas. So,
Sure.
man, as the driver of the Humvee, that's what I'm going to do.
But yeah.
So I'll bring
Sure.
the Humvee like up to.
And I'll say, you make that circuit, and
Because like the whole
yeah,
like
go
each
ahead and
time we
I'll
get to an
reveal the
intersection,
tokens.
not just for obeying the rules of the road, but like just to get a sense of where things are. It's like stop at this intersection, look north, look left, look right, see if I see anything there, and then turn left.
Yep. So yeah, as you make your circuit around this kind of big like fielded area, what you see are There are a lot of like, like MilGov, so actual like soldiers, like in like army fatigues. Um, they are patrolling the streets. I didn't put down like a bunch of like tokens, just there are think at every like intersection there are a bunch going around the like the roads, directing traffic because like all the traffic signals are down. It's basically, like hand signals, waving you through like things, like that sort of
I mean,
thing.
are there other cars in the road, or is it just us?
It's just you.
Okay.
So it's basically just performative type stuff. Like yeah, but essentially what you see, especially in the like this big like main like thoroughfare town, Um, a lot of seems like the civilian like population of at least this part of Richmond, they are essentially working in basically big community like croplands and like gardens for like food, basically like tilling like the fields and stuff to feed themselves and their families and like feeding the town. And basically like you put in the labor, you get food, and either you eat or you don't get like a ration for the day and for your family.
So
Like
does it
that's
look?
kind of the like vibe you're getting.
Does it look? Yeah, because that actually reminds me. I picked up a specialty that would help with this. Um. Okay, roll.
Basically like seasonal kind of like produce
Oh, let's
kind
see.
of thing. Travis.
Yeah, but potatoes is one of those things. Like if
Fuck.
you're doing subsistent farming, that's the key.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, can't get a read on these guys, but um. Okay. Um. Did we, when we spoke to, I think his name was Townsend, right?
Yeah.
Did he mention where in this town the like the county jail or like wherever the civilian, like the CivGov people would be held? And for that matter, where the National Guard like armory would be, because I believe there was one in this town. Yeah.
Yeah. So the National Guard Armory is let me do it
Okay, up
properly.
there.
Is up here. And that is where like you would find the weapons and like the vehicle like repair like area, like maintenance.
And probably a tank.
And then probably yes, a tank. And then
So before I say do like a bit of
slow
a
your roll, killer.
battle plan, but yeah, just to confirm, where is the where would the prisoners be held?
Up here.
Okay. So um are we where we are can we pull into this little like industrial zone here and be like out of sight and out of earshot of the the guards? Because I can't imagine they'd be guarding literally every single square of the town. They'd probably have limited numbers and have to. I mean, they seem to be focused more with the amount of guys there are focused on guarding the people in the fields.
Yeah, you
So
do it safely.
okay,
You
so
also see.
I'll just move the Humvee like here.
Forgot.
Um, so whoever, I mean Henrik, I
Sure.
guess is driving. He's Hillary pull over behind the thing, and then she gets out. Um, just so we can have like a group huddle.
Yeah.
So well, particularly
Well, we're
waiting
up.
for Maarten to get out because he's going to adore what she's going to have to say.
Okay, Maarten gets out. Now I'm terrified.
Well, no, for once it's not a joke.
Oh, okay.
You're going to be the opposite of terrified. So, I'll move her here. I forgot to move that. So she says,
Yeah, you can move your tokens
yeah.
freely right now, guys,
So we're
if you
going
want
to,
to.
Yeah.
so I have an idea, she says, kind of looking at everybody. So we know from Townsend that the prisoners are being held up here. And the National Guard armory is up here. So because we don't know what enemy security is looking like, and there are way too many of these guards to try to deal with, conventionally, whether it's good old-fashioned diplomacy or even, even with guns blazing. Maarten,
Aggressive
buddy,
negotiations.
how would you, what?
Hey, I said aggressive negotiations.
Yeah, pretty much. We were told that there was a tank here, right?
Yes.
Well, I'm just triple checking that with Emily also.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. She says, kind of like clapping her hands together. I'm good with heavy weapons and all, but I think you might be better in this application. So why don't we split up to where I'll go to the prison with whoever wants to tag along, and then you can take anyone else who wants to tag along with you to that National Guard armory, get that tank, and do what you do, just as long as you don't kill any
Hey,
civilians.
we are doing a heist on a tank for the National Guard. I mean, I trust you. I trust you, but this is like, oh, this is crazier than I expected. Okay, we're doing this. Right.
Well, here's
You know?
to make it easier. What if we swap vehicles? Because whoever, like Maarten and whoever, um, wants to go to the National Guard armory, you can use the tragic school bus because it has more armor and a heavy machine gun. And then I'll take the liquor cabinet as a, especially because it holds more people. So, anybody who wants to tag along with me, look, here's what I'll do. I'll just drag the two vehicles up here, and then you just move your token above the vehicle you're going with. So if you're going to the tragic school bus, then you're going to the National Guard army. And obviously, this is just the plan she's proposed. You're going with me?
Oh,
If you're going to the National Guard armory, go here. Like that's why I
Yeah.
moved the tragic school bus. So you
I go
can.
to the I go deal with the tank because I think she has the training for it. So yeah,
Okay. Travis is coming with me up high, fellow guy from the American Southwest. She offers you a high five.
I don't know if Texas is considered a Southwest. It's just considered Texas for some reason. Like when you think the Southwest, it's like Arizona, New Mexico,
Yeah, I'm from
Nevada,
Arizona.
right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see. Wikipedia, Southwest United States, is a geographical, cultural region that includes Arizona, New Mexico, along with adjacent portions of California, Colorado, Nevada, Oklahoma, Texas, and Utah. So Texas, yes.
Yeah, well, that's because we're like 4 different biomes in this fucking state.
Texas is its own special place of hell in some
Yeah,
regions.
like I'm not gonna kid. Like if you get closer to New Orleans, it just becomes swamp.
Well, so,
This was not how I expected the scenario to. I was not expecting the team to split up like this. If I'm being honest.
yeah, for some reason I thought Abby would tag along with me and Travis with Maarten, but it's
Oh, sure. I can switch over. It's fine.
I mean,
I was
it's
so
up to
thinking.
you.
No,
Yeah.
like
You want to use the tank.
no.
use
Yeah.
the tank.
Whatever you
I want to
wanna
help
do.
Yeah, I want to help the tank. So yeah, that's
Alright.
fine. You know.
So, because basically with Hillary here, I mean,
Awesome.
it's mainly going to be probably a stealth mission for the most part, perhaps with some diplomacy, but you know, the idea I have is that Maarten's group goes first and just creates the biggest fucking distraction you can, either by the assault on the depot or just by taking the tank and going on a rampage with it. So
Well, I like doing that.
So, out of character, I'm volunteering Arthur to go because I know that's probably what he'd want to do anyway. And then
Sure.
let's see. So Travis is a medic. He's coming.
So,
What?
no, it's just I'm trying to find the armory on the map.
The armory is the very upper left tile.
Yeah, blame Padana.
And then
Oh, the one that's all in ruins. Okay. So yes, the one that's all in ruins.
hold on. Oliver is okay. Oliver is a medic. Hendrix is a mechanic. Henrik is a medic. Well, he's kind of a mix of both. So, what if we have Oliver go with Maarten's group because they don't currently have a medic. So Oliver goes
Sure.
with the tragic school bus. Since Abby is a mechanic, let me just double check. Yeah, you're based around tech. Have Hendrix go with us with Hillary and Travis, and then Henrik. Henrik's kind of a toss-up. I guess have Henrik go with us. Well, hold on. Does the tragic school bus have a driver? I mean, I guess it doesn't. Well, yeah. I mean, if he wants to run people over, but yeah, because we need somebody to drive the tank. Well, Abby has driving, so you could run people over. So
Yeah.
yeah, Henrik will come with us, and then Hendrix comes with this group as well. I can't move her token, so you'll have to move her over. Yep. And I think this is a pretty good composition.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is just my proposal. If anybody else wants to suggest any changes, go for it.
Oh, I like this.
Okay.
Fairly balanced.
Yeah, unexpectedly balanced, but I'm fine with that.
I love how in the tragic school bus we have we have the two characters who are like the party's two very unhinged. I wouldn't say psychopaths because you drop those two off while they skedaddled as soon as you hit American soil. So
Oh,
they're
you're talking about Rabbit
psychopathing
Robert and
across the
Edwin?
U.S. as we speak. Yeah.
Yeah, they're probably murdering their way across the country right now, so.
I shouldn't laugh at that because that's how they were characterized. That's very true, and that upsets me. But awkward
Well, the
chuckle
sad part is
instead.
that I made Rabbit Robert a better character morally than the actual Rabbit Robert, but anyway.
Yeah, I like your characterization better than when Eddie played him, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, I mean, well, we had to lock him in the trunk of the Humvee to keep him from killing people, so.
Oh, just Jesus
He
fucking Christ.
terrorized Polish teenagers. You were already terrorized by a freaking cult leader. He terrorized them more. That was the sad part. But we could discuss that
Yeah,
later.
well, this is the only last comment I'll make is that between being locked in the trunk and given a bunch of excuses to try to come out, there's a spider in here, and then this blonde right here threatening to give a Dutch oven in the trunk if he didn't shut up, I think that mission worked out pretty well.
Yep.
So.
But
Anyway.
yeah, we are split the team into the two parties for the twin assaults. So yeah, let's get this party started. So,
I will
tragic
say,
school bus team.
yeah,
I
just
think
right quick though,
it's been
before
go
the
ahead.
tragic school bus assault, I do want to do some reconnaissance first, just to see what like the outside defenses are looking like.
Sure.
Like I definitely don't want to go in
Yeah,
yet,
because
but
I'm assuming yeah, because I'm assuming you guys want to wait possibly a couple shifts so you're not assaulting in the middle of the day, possibly, to see if they're, like less guarded during the night or in the afternoon or evening, possibly, or
that I mean, if Maarten is more or
yeah.
less leading the assault, I'll leave that up to him. I mean, I think it's personally probably
Yep.
a good idea, unless they're genre savvy and decide to be more active during the night, but I doubt it.
Yeah,
Cool,
I
cool,
doubt
cool.
it too.
So, all right, well, we'll leave that one to Maarten, and he seems to also, yeah, if you're in favor of attacking at night, then we attack at night.
Well, if we attack at night, then at least we've got cover of, cover of darkness. That's
Yeah.
always a good thing.
Yeah.
I think.
The fuck?
There we go. Sorry, I had to stretch a little bit.
A little bit of the. Oh, God, it's like a disease that's spreading through the airwaves we talked about. It's like Beetlejuice. We summon the spirit of Rabid Robert. Goodness gracious. But all right. So yeah, let's do some reconnaissance. Okay.
Travis, do you have higher than BA?
Nope. I'm BB.
Okay.
So baby.
Oh, I have. I have Scout, which I would apply in this situation. So that's AA effectively. Are there any penalties?
um, how far away and from what like where are you like
Is
scouting
there any
specifically?
sort
Like,
of high ground to be had in this town to be able to, like an elevated vantage point? I don't know how tall these buildings are, but
um, most at most some of them are like 2 stories, but you'd have to like climb on top of roofs.
what about these
roofs.
towers? Obviously, bird's eye view, they doesn't suggest much, but I mean, could this be like taller than that?
Are you able to shift ping to?
I shift ping this. I don't know if it pulled you over.
Oh,
Like this big fucking brown tower right here.
yeah.
Given how big, yeah, because given how
I would
big of
say
a shadow it casts, I'm thinking it's
the
probably pretty tall.
yeah. If you would want to get up there, I would say that uh you would that would require 2 people, and I'd need a mobility roll from like 2
Oh, it doesn't
players
have
to get
like
up there.
stairs? I'm not talking about scaling it like King Kong. I'm
No.
just wondering if there's.
Maybe it got blown up.
Yeah, there is an access hatch.
All right, there you go.
Yeah. Like there's an access hatch, but just to ascend it safely, I need a mobility roll. Is what I'm
Okay.
saying.
Oh, we do have binoculars. I'm not going to add that to my sheet right now because it's just a temporary thing. But okay, hold on. So mobility roll, you said?
Can I just take a
Yep.
D and she just walks up on me?
Could do what now?
We're climbing, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Can't you just take a? Can I just take a knee and you just climb up on my shoulders? Wouldn't that help?
Sure, but I mean, given both the amount of gear I'm carrying and then my character's weight, it'd be like somebody dropped the Death Star on you.
We could do it
Yeah, I would
piecemeal.
say
We're setting up, right?
if you're gonna assist, I would give Cody a +1.
All right.
I'd give Gorm a +1 to that roll.
I will leave my backpack at the base of the thing, I guess, like out of sight. So I don't have the backpack -2 penalty, and then +1 from that. And I had the tragic school bus selected, but that was Hillary's dice roll, so.
Yep.
Then I tossed a bag up. Then I tossed my bag up. And then I'm just like, okay, try to grab me.
All right.
I'll need a mobility roll
From me or from him?
with a +1. Also from Travis, just to see if he can
Oh, nice.
parkour his way up there. Yep, you're fine.
We have enough time to set up so we can just take this piecemeal and get that going. Good.
Yep. So. And then I need to double check how much does the or what bonuses the binoculars give?
+2 to recon.
Yeah, I just sent it to chat. Okay. So because I'm already AA, I'll just give the binoculars to you, Travis.
Okay, cool.
So I'll just roll my recon, and I will push that because that's bullshit. Oh, good thing I pushed.
Oh, fuck yeah, nice.
Oh, look at that.
The daily Star Wars references, I love it.
It's a tax.
Me and Cody have recently been rewatching the Clone Wars cartoon, and it's been awesome.
Really?
Mhm.
So who's got the Disney subscription then?
Me.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I also have one. We've just been
Oh.
watching on Cody's because he has a ad blocker. I'm
A
sure
what?
he doesn't want to watch the same ads for
Oh.
minutes and a half at a time.
Pretty much.
Oh, you've got that.
Oh, I moved the token
Okay.
accidentally.
You block courtesy of you. So, but also in terms of speaking of that's not a moment. That prompts a joke where like during the scouting, Hillary's like, I take pride in my booty and all, but I think I need to get a new one. My current one has a crack in it.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Says that without missing a beat, just staring out into.
Maarten just rolls his eyes, looks up, and why? What have I done to you?
You're not even here. What are you complaining about?
I hear it over the radio. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, very nice. 4 successes on your recon. Those 2 rolls for well, there were 2 snipers in a sniper's nest on top of this building, but I'll reveal their roles because they're rather funny. Based, versus your 4 successes. They were, decent sniper nests, to the, normal civilians that they're used to fighting and, setting up against. They were decent, but, you saw through them. They were, piss poor. And, that even, you're on par with freaking, I forgot what Astron's character is
Vincent.
named. I feel bad now. Vincent, yeah.
Yeah, well, between
You've
her
really
friendship
picked
with
up
Vinny.
your,
Oh, sorry.
abilities from Vincent. Hmm.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was just gonna say that between her friendship with
Vincent
Vinny and
is,
dealing with Garou, she kind of knows all the tricks in the playbook of snipers. So
yep. But yeah, I will go ahead and reveal the other tokens
she knows all the best camping
in
spots
the
on this map.
little. Exactly. Yeah. With the sniper's nest, you also see that there are a couple 3-man squads. 2 standard like riflemen and 1 like heavier like infantryman carrying a like a saw machine gun, which is like the light machine gun, like an LMG, which compared to yours, Marty, um it doesn't even hold a candle to your nice M3.
MG3.
I don't think anything does, to be honest.
Yeah. That's true,
The
but
Germans
just
modernized it 'cause it was
stroking your
that good.
ego.
Well,
Mhm.
it just all of a sudden it just occurred to me. There's only a few weapons that have literally not changed over the course of like 70, 80 years. One of them is the 1911. I would submit the other one is the MG42.
Yeah.
Yeah, my point exactly.
I love that
And then
sound.
here's the saw in a like compared to it. It doesn't even hold up to it. It is a shadow of the MG3, but enough stroking your ego. I'm probably gonna see that deployed very soon, and you're gonna cut through these hapless NPCs like a paper. But yeah, for the morning shift, this is like the groups that you see. 4 3-man squads and 2 snipers in a nest on
Where are the
the
4-man
main
squads?
or like one of like the prison buildings.
I only see the snipers.
One.
I mean, are the tokens hidden? Because
And are we?
I
So
made them visible.
well, let me refresh the
I just
page.
want to make sure. So we are going to attack, right? So we're clearing out this place.
Well, the plan that I proposed was basically, both so, you and any other combat characters can kind of get your fix. Hold on. Oh, now I see them. Um, and also to thin out the security. The idea was that by nightfall, that you, Abby, and then the 2 NPC, well, Arthur, and then an NPC in the form of Oliver, like you guys go the long way around to the upper left, but the way we came into the town, and then just go like by the train station and then up north and then to the National Guard station, get a tank, or even just cause a ruckus there that either draws the people away from the prison area or at least distracts them so we can sneak by.
Okay. Okay.
So basically, you're creating a diversion to make it easier for us to sneak in.
Got it. And here's what I'll do. Um, we'll attack from the outside so that it looks like it's not us.
Sure.
That helps any.
Yeah.
So like from here, can we do that?
From where now? Oh, from where
Okay.
you're. I see it now. Yeah. I mean, Emily, is that possible to drive
Yeah.
like semi off map?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. And then definitely before we, so we know the enemy positions. Can we have, maybe, so if Hendrix came up here, um, would she be able to, like, now that we know where the enemy positions are and that Hillary's pointed them out and stuff, would she be able to stay up here and kind of monitor the situation so we can kind of track them, like have sort of eyes in the sky, so to speak, while um, Travis, Hillary, and Henrik sneak down? Is that possible? Or would she have to keep doing recon rolls to see stuff?
With the 4 successes, I would say that, yeah, if you want to just stick her up there with a radio, she would just be able to be your eyes in the
Yeah.
sky,
So have
basically.
her move up there. I'll hand over the
I
binoculars
won't
to
make
her,
her. Yep,
and then climb back down. She has a gun,
yep.
right?
And I'll just
Yeah, she's an
and I'll just
AKM.
say that, yeah, yep, she still has a weapon. Oh, she would have an American rifle, not
Yeah,
an
I was gonna
AKM.
say that, after we stocked up on all those weapons and ammo and from the National Guard, I would think that she would be able to get something better, but
Yep.
shit, you know what? Hold on, wait.
Right.
What's her um agility, range combat? Not that great, but because I was going to say that potentially she could, if we had that M82, um, she could be our sniper.
Hmm.
Let me just double check that. Do we have
Yeah,
another?
because when I made this new NPC for you guys, I just cloned the sheet from Zawadzka,
Right.
and she was a Polish NPC, so she still had the Polish layout.
Didn't hold on, we looted all of Gross stuff, right? I mean, obviously all of his like just nerd treasury, but like whatever weapons he had.
Yes.
Like I'm talking like also in like
Let
both
me
encounters with him, so we should have
bring up
another
the sheet.
50 cal, right?
Yes.
Can she use that temporarily, assuming she can even carry it?
Yep. Yep, she can carry it.
All
I
right.
just have to put some of her equipment in her backpack. Yep, there we go.
All right. Perfect.
And I'll give her 2 magazines.
All right. Perfect. That's exactly what I was thinking. And yeah,
Cool.
and then definitely before the I mean if it's possible for Maarten, Abby, and then the others to assault off map from the west, can we do so from the east or even from the north?
Yeah, I would allow it.
All right. Because I was saying like doing so
How
from the
far
south is
off map do you want to be?
um well again I definitely want to cruise around the block, make sure I know where like any major like checkpoints are. Um, but if possible, like, because I'm just trying to minimize the distance we have, like, trying to minimize the distance we have to go from the um whatchamacallit, from both to get to the place in the first, like, get to the compound in the first place, but also to once we have the civilians rescued, how far to get them back to our vehicle. But then it dawned on me, down here is what I presume is a parking garage. Is there a way to get our vehicle down there without being detected or no?
Um, it's like a standard like parking garage. It has like one of those like arms that goes down and like comes up, and you're all like fairly intelligent like like people. So you can assume that there's gonna be like one of those like check-in like things where like the toll like taker, where like pay, get a token, like the arm comes up and down. Like there will be one there that you may have to deal with.
What if so maybe we park our vehicle to the north, but we ourselves sneak down, on foot. What do you think, Travis? Because I doubt they'll be expecting an assault from below. Or not really an assault, but, like an infiltration.
Well, I think if you think we can pull it off, I think we can do it. But it's all up to chance, right?
Yeah, so is everything, she says. Are we able to scout from, like, drive, like, at some point, probably you know, by sundown, I would say, is when, the group that Hillary's leading, goes, like, drives all the way around, and then, like, I don't want to necessarily go down there yet, but I want to see if we can look down to see if there are any troops in there, or if it's just vacated. Does that require a recon roll, or is there nobody there?
Yeah, I won't require a recon roll because you're just like, driving around and, you are dressed like, like other Milgov soldiers.
Yep.
And
Now, well, what I am saying, just to be
Yeah.
clear of intent and stuff, that while we're driving around, like when we get to here, I'm looking down into that parking garage, and I'm trying to see if there's anybody either guarding the gate in the parking garage or both. That was what I was questioning if there was a recon roll for.
Okay.
Like if there's not, then we'll go in there when it's sundown. But
So when you do your initial drive by, like, are you going at like noon or like 6 o'clock? What time exactly?
probably closer to 6 o'clock, maybe even a bit afterwards. I don't know what time like sundown would be, or not like well sundown, but especially like nightfall definitively would be in Virginia at this time of year. But probably very later in the day, like probably like 8 o'clock or something. But
Yeah, I'd say it'd be probably 8 or 9.
okay. Well, that's definitely when we want to start our assault, but I'm just trying to do as much recon as possible.
Yeah.
Which, speaking of, for Abby and Maarten,
Yeah,
you
so I'll
guys might want
say,
to do the same thing in just a sec, but
yeah. So yeah, just, not to go into too like, minutia of like planning details. um, but yeah, do your patrol, looking down to the gate. Um, you do see that there is a guard during like the morning and the afternoon. So from like 6 to 12 and then 12 to 6, there is a guard. But as you like, pull around at like starting from like 6, like going from like 6 p.m. onward, you notice that there is no guard. So they
alright,
don't have like an evening and midnight like shift, like guard
excellent.
shift.
Alright, well,
So like during the evening and night, there will not be a guard.
alright, well, then that's perfect. Actually, random question. I think I have night vision goggles, but I was just curious if we had like night vision, like, surplus, like additional night vision tech, but either way, I mean, I know I'm squared away. And then Travis, I don't know. Do you have any night vision goggles or a flashlight or something? Or do we have any spare? Because did Vincent have night vision goggles or just a night vision scope?
Don't know what equipment I have as an aside. I don't have it. Just the bare minimum.
Okay.
Hmm.
Because I
Yeah, or
didn't.
do you think interesting? Go
Oh,
ahead,
sorry.
sorry.
No, you first.
Oh, go ahead. The only thing I have is like vehicle tools. I think that's the only unique thing I have, but that's it.
Because I was going to ask Emily, is it possible that we could have
Yeah, Vincent only had a night vision
Mm.
sight.
from Townsend? Is it possible we could have requisitioned
Yeah.
some stuff like flares or flashlights or even NVGs? I don't know how well stocked they'd be. But
Yeah, I would
they
say that in
gotta
the
have something.
National Guard stockpile, you would have been able to find a pair of NVGs. Yeah.
Okay. Do they have like flashlights available?
You would have been able to find a spare pair of night vision goggles for Travis.
Okay.
So yeah, you can add a pair to your sheet, Travis.
Yeah, I'm thinking Travis. I'm thinking it would probably be a good idea to have Henrik guard the liquor cabinet as well as to be able to drive it and bring it in once we rescue the prisoners. But I mean, obviously, if you feel otherwise, do let me know. I don't know if you're there or muted or whatnot, but
I'm here.
well, no, I was talking to Ramba because he's traveling with me.
Rumba.
Yeah, must have stepped away. Okay, well, he has the night vision goggles. For now, I'll sort of take the initiative to say that Henrik's going to stay with the liquor cabinet.
So yeah, sorry about that. I was just out for a bit.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I was suggesting that so we have Henrik's giving us sniper cover if needed. I was suggesting that Henrik can stay at the UAZ, to be a getaway driver, and then you get a pair of night vision goggles. I have my night vision goggles, then we just go in together.
Yeah, let's just hope none of us lose an arm.
Yep. Well, I mean, I already took off one arm. Hillary says that she pulls out her shotgun, alluding to the incident with what's his face with Gro. Um, but anyway, yeah, with the recon done, I'm going to move the liquor cabinet and Hillary's tokens up to the top, and then as for the other group, I mean, Emily, I don't. There's no, there. Hillary doesn't have any other preparations, so if you want to cut over to somebody else now that that's squared away.
Okay. I'll go ahead and I'll drag the other tokens up there just to signify, like, this is the group that's going to be,
Yep.
assaulting that location.
Well, Henrik's up there. He's going to be just
all right.
guarding our vehicle, and it'll be Travis and Hillary that are actually going down in the parking garage.
Yep. I'm just moving the tokens
Did I
to
not? Yeah, no,
just remind myself, like,
Sure.
who's in what
Okay.
vehicle. Okay. So, yep, Emily is your sniper support. And then, yep, we're on the tragic school bus crew. All right. So,
I'll be right back,
going
but I'll still
on
be listening.
kind of the same time. Yep. Little, yeah, at the same time, I think this is the perfect point for, meanwhile, back at the ranch, at the same time, for, the other assault crew in the tragic school bus. While the where stealth team is doing their recon, you also have the ability to recon the armory. So I'm assuming you're gonna do kind of the same type of thing on your end, right? Kind
Yep.
of.
Yep. Anyway, that we
Basically
can move
case the
all
joint.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we can move those all like over here maybe. Here. After all,
specify like which tile specifically. I'm sorry, I don't like the
no,
the
it's
the map is so
it's
big
okay.
that I don't see the ping.
You see it now?
There we go. Yep, I see it. Okay. Okay, so you want to
'Cause after-
move up there to do your
Because
Right.
after all,
That's where you want
I've
to do
got
your
a
recon
s-
from.
I probably have a scope on my. Do I have a scope on my rifle or on my machine gun? Or not?
There's the sight on it, I believe. Yeah.
Okay. But we can theoretically we could crawl all the way up here. Is it still moving?
What's still moving?
Well, I kind of lost the tokens, and they're not there anymore.
Oh, I see Maarten starting in the middle of the field. So
Yep.
Yep, I'll move you up so I can have a idea of like where you want to recon from, just to where you're talking about. Okay. So
Yep. So from here, can I see things? And if so, what can I see?
many wondrous things. Yep. It's the tokens you would see. Right. Go ahead and make me a recon roll. And I think I think the party has an extra pair of like binoculars, so go ahead and give yourself a +2
well, there was only
the
the one
roll
pair in the tragic school bus
for like
which I
scouting.
took.
Oh,
Although we could have potentially returned it before the other group split off, so sure.
yeah.
Well, regardless, I do have a +1 with scout for spotting others and avoiding ambushes. So does that apply here?
Yes, because you were scouting.
Okay. And so the regular modifier will be +1 because the scope thing didn't happen, or did not the scope thing, but the binoculars didn't happen. Correct? I don't have binoculars. Correct?
No, you'd have the binoculars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
So
would say
I'm
you would
gonna-
have them.
Okay, so then my modifier becomes +3. You know, roll.
Yes.
Okay, what does that mean? Sure.
You currently have 0 successes.
And now?
Too stressed.
I still have 0 successes, but now I'm stressed the fuck out.
Yes. That's it in a nutshell. I'm sorry to giggle at you.
Oh, fucking hell. All right. Um.
Thank you for letting me know, Buttery.
Yeah, no, sorry about that, but yeah.
Well,
You're all good.
I basically crawl, in, crawling closer.
Yep. Okay. No need to get closer. Like, you'll still see some things, you'll just miss a little bit of information, is how I'll, like, rule this. So,
Okay.
so,
Hello, sir.
okay. So go ahead and I will reveal tokens in this thing. So what you see in this area, it is the armory and maintenance, like vehicle maintenance area. You see another one of the 3-man squad on top of the armory, taking
Mhm.
their like the morning shift. You see some like of the like a similar Humvee to the one that you guys have. Um, it is not battle bus level because, well, yours is a battle bus because you up armored it
Mhm.
up to the point it has 5 armor and can only be penetrated by the fucking 50 cal.
Wait, hold on. Ours or theirs?
Okay.
If that, yours is the 5. Theirs is just the standard, like 3 armor all around. But they're undergoing maintenance, and you do see like, you know, guys running around, like, basically like mechanics. Hear a lot of like, you know, very grumbly people working on vehicles, cussing. You know, why did I get stuck pulling this shift? Kind of stuff. And way somewhat in the distance, which I'll rule you get the stress because of this. You fixate on that so much it basically pop. You give yourself a headache thinking about the glory of the beautiful
How many people you can run over?
M1A1 Abrams distance, and it is also like undergoing basically like just routine maintenance. Next to it in another vehicle bay is a M1 Abrams that's basically being cannibalized. Like they're like stripping it down, pulling out like, you know, like vehicle like parts to basically, routine maintenance. On the
Right.
other one,
Yep.
they don't make these things anymore. They have to make do with what's left and
Can I see what they're
that's
doing
wrong.
maintenance on this tank, on this one? Like, is the engine out? Is the transmission out? Is the machine gun on top of it active? That sort
Um, yeah, I would say that if you want to like deduce that, you would have to get a little bit closer.
of. Okay.
Um,
Closer.
yep.
Okay.
I love your comments, Travis. They're the light of my day.
Let me guess. Those are
Okay,
the worst
so
transmissions
how?
ever.
Yeah, they had a real nasty reputation where it's
Okay.
it's cheaper to get a new car than replace it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was real bad. Like
Oh
there's a
my
reason why
god.
people had like a negative reputation for Nissans during the 2010s.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Okay. Um, how close do you want to get to this like maintenance yard? Um,
Well,
Martin.
yeah, I I kind of want to stay out of these guys' sight. So, can I crawl this way over here? Because Martin's addiction starts kicking in, and basically, what I'm thinking about doing is crawling here, then here, and then sneaking onto the back of the tank, getting to the canopy, and just then just start firing because then I've got like supreme cover, and they only have small arms.
But the problem is that if
And
somebody
then
gets
just
up
start,
on you,
50 cal the fuck out of everybody.
are you gonna take
I
anybody
want
with you?
to. That's what
Are you gonna take anybody with you?
I could go. Hey, get your ass over here. Hey, Dallas, want to have some fun?
Well, Dallas is with me.
Oh, then why is he? Oh, okay. Well, I guess Arthur McDouglas want to have some fun.
We're gonna
I'm
have to
sorry.
text Blitz to find out if he says yes to fun.
The reason that I asked Bliss is because he's a fucking agent of mayhem. He'll say yes and
So you're going
You-
from a vehicle
you know
assault
I'm
to
right.
a foot assault.
Well, I'm just doing a recon, and I'm basically trying to think on my feet.
He's no, he's doing a recon of the inside of the tank.
But what?
I said you're doing a recon on the inside of the tank.
Yeah, from within the inside of the tank. Yeah, absolutely. So I kind of radioed this over to to Hillary. Hey, what do you think of this?
Think of what? I mean, are you basically relaying your plan to her?
Yes. Well, what else would I do?
I don't know.
Please state your plan for the viewers at home,
Yep.
Marty. I want you to lay out your plan of sneaking over and hijacking the
Okay.
tank on foot. I really want to hear this.
Emily, get that smirk off your face. I can hear it's there. All right.
I am
So, yes.
straight after the session. I've done the same
Fine.
thing in this game system. I've played a character who's also hijacked a tank, so I cannot judge you. But I will share that story later.
Okay. Well, Hillary, I want to crawl outside of the base and then around, around because these morons have put the tanks all the way to the on the outside of the camp instead of in the middle. So I want to get within one of the tanks on one of the unguarded corners and then just get in there and cal 50 cal all resistance, basically the entire armory. What do you think?
Sounds like a pretty solid plan. The only thing I would suggest are two things. Number one, having a plan B, and also if you have somebody with you that can cover you in case they try to rush the tank.
With a 50 cal running? Rush the tank with a 50 cal?
I mean, you can only target one person at a time.
Not with a 50 cal. You can do boom, boom, boom. Ha! Right?
I mean, it's automatic, but still, you have to target each person individually.
Okay.
So
Well,
that's
good
why I'm
thing
saying,
there's
like,
a few of them
Technically,
on
you
there.
could target a hex and
well, yeah, I mean,
spend ammo
yeah, I'm
dice.
just saying, like, in terms, like, the thing is, like, while you're firing at one group, another group could potentially try to run, get on the tank, and get to the hatch and be in your blind zone.
Okay. Okay.
But she says otherwise,
And,
it's a pretty solid plan. I love the initiative, and I love the appetite for destruction.
and then, hey, Arthur, want to do this?
And then he just sheep spins across the map to get to you. The soldiers working the field are like, what was that blur that was making like an ungodly howl?
Speaking of
I'm
ungodly,
just imagining. Just imagining Martin and Arthur as this team's Beavis and Butthead.
yeah. Cool.
Hey, Arthur. I just thought
Hey.
something cool. Let's hijack a tank. And Arthur's like, yeah, boom, 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 boom.
99 ways to die.
I am the great Tankholio.
Yeah. I'm going to have the cornholio of the tank. Yeah.
That is one of the greatest Beavis and Butthole impressions I've
Beavis
heard
and Butthole.
recently. And I don't and I don't hear that many impressions of Beavis and Butthole. Like, I
Butthead?
don't hear any
Butthead.
impressions of that. Yeah.
You said it twice. You said butthole.
Oh, by the way, I know. Actually, there's nothing
me.
in the server that fits it. So I'm just gonna do this. I got that from a friend of mine.
You said that to me in DMs.
Yes. You can figure it out where you want to send it in the
Sure.
server, but there you go.
Oh yeah, I see that, Robin. Yeah, I mean,
Is
there's
it
a
fucking weird or what?
there's a memes channel. I'll share it there. Hold on.
Okay.
But yeah, and then the buttery
Oh
just
my
said
God,
it.
that is
Great.
The googly eyes.
That is so fucked up. Oh, that is hilarious.
Oh goodness, but
All right.
I'm glad you put up with us, Buttery. We haven't
It's
driven you
alright.
away with our
It's alright.
stories. Okay.
Okay, so Arturio
So,
and I are going to basically what?
I just laughed when you called him Arturio instead of Cornholio.
Yeah.
Arturio.
Okay.
Corn Arturio.
Okay. I'll bring I'll bring Arthur over. Are you going to invite Abby as well for
Yeah,
this
I can help.
little adventure?
Yeah, I can help.
Yeah.
You know, so
Cool.
I drag myself
Alright,
over
then.
whenever it is. I'm not sure where. Let's see.
Well, if I can
I'll
make a
Just
bring
suggestion
the
for you,
three of you
Buttery,
over.
you could potentially, just to try to thin out the amount of people that you guys have to kill, you could drive the Humvee because their weapons would not penetrate it. And I know
That's fair.
Arturio penetrate. But anyway,
Oh my god. Yeah, I would love to drive the Humvee. That's good. You know.
quote a
I think that is a fantastic idea. I did not think of that. So, okay.
Nice.
That sounds fantastic.
Yep.
I love
Cool. I'll just drag the tokens over to so you're all in one place so I can gather my thoughts for a second and
And all I can think of right now, looking at that is like that's an infestation, and
we're the cure.
Yeah. Well, they did. So, on a more serious, not serious note. So, if you've got infantry crawling all over your tank, apparently that is called an infestation.
Oh,
And what happens when you've got that is that you call in another tank who starts raking your tank with their machine gun because it can't get through the tank anyway. But it goes through the infantry. So, and this comes from the tanker himself. That's literally what they call it, an infestation.
I also just
I did
realized
not
something
know that.
funny you could fucking do with a tank is use spin the turret like a baseball bat and fucking hit people.
Yeah, that's another option. That's another option.
I mean, you could do it in Grand
It's
Theft Auto
just
5 and Arma 3.
I mean, the guy said you've got lots of different ways of killing with the tank, and uh, 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 you know, rotating on top of somebody is one of them.
The only thing I remember when we played Arma 3 before, Cody, when it glitched out, we were playing with Blitz and just we were inside the vehicle. It just our characters the faces disappeared or something. And it was just the weirdest thing. And we just sit there watching it and just sat there and laughed at it for 10 minutes, right? Or something. It was a really weird glitch
I
thing,
think
but
Bloods clipped it, but I'll look for that later.
alright, so yeah. Okay. So um so I'll say enough time has passed. It is now it is now midday. Are you going so what time are you going to do this assault, Maarten? Are you going to do it at noon? So the midday shift, or are you gonna do it evening? Which would be another 6 hours. Or are
I
you
would
just gonna,
heavily advocate for evening.
say
What? You would
like
what?
I would say do it in the evening because number one, that's when Travis and Hillary were planning to infiltrate the thing, and also that they're more active during the day, so attacking at night is when they'll be least expecting it and less guarded.
Tired.
Yeah,
Right.
that too.
And tired.
Yep.
Yeah, in the evening. In the evening.
all right. So I'll advance my time again. Okay. Okay.
This. Okay. So we're gonna do this full SES mode
Okay.
or what? In full SES mode. I mean, driving in with the Jeep and just shooting at everything in sight at the target, or shooting at everything in sight. Drive up to the target, capture the tank, and fa-boom, fa-boom.
Well, my suggestion, what I was thinking is if you and Arturio snuck around here in advance, and then Abby just drives in, starts driving over people, use that distraction to get into the tank, and then unleash hell. That's what I would do, but it's up to you.
Okay, yeah, that works. Yeah, absolutely. So okay.
Okay.
Let's do that. So I'm taking Archer and me over here. Right? Just
Yep.
Archer and me. Nobody else. Oh, yeah, I see what you're doing. That's cool.
Okay. I'll shift around these tokens. Or then moving around
So
during
you're
the
not
day.
able to put a token here or something?
No, I'm just moving them.
Okay, got it.
I think I am. Let me just. Yep, I can put you over there. I just think
Okay.
you can't put yourselves, but I can put you.
Ah.
There we go.
and that is the that's the tank being cannibalized, right?
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
I was just moving it to move the NPC tokens around because
Mhm.
its signature is so big that it's intersecting with the other
That's what
ones,
she said.
and
So it's
so
not
these guys are
big.
moving around and like shift changing.
Oh, tank, your silhouette is so big.
Okay, so you're sneaking around.
What were you anyway? Sneaking.
Just made newest entry to out of
Yeah.
context quotes. It's courtesy of Marty.
Yeah. Oh, that is fantastic. Oh, that is brilliant. You know
I
that's
love it.
just Spaceballs being reframed, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord Helmet, your helmet is so big.
No, Lord Helmet, I did not see you playing with your dolls again.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah.
I freaking love that movie. I need to watch that again. It's been a while since I've watched it, but that is one of the best parodies I've seen, and I love the alien parody at the end of it. It's great.
Oh,
I
that's
struggle
again.
between
I think
that, Blazing Saddles, and the producers for a Mel Brooks movie.
okay. Okay. So it's 6 o'clock in the evening. It's still fairly like light out, so you won't need your night vision goggles. There's still enough light to see. It's not like
Mhm.
dark, so it's not not completely Bravo 6 going dark. Not full on like bring down the MVGs. Tom Clancy. Turning on the night vision goggles. Noise.
Should have said turned on.
But
But boy, is it tempting.
all right. So, yeah. Uh, give me a recon roll, Marty, since you're leading this shenanigan, this little raid on the sweet, siren call of the M1A1
There
Abrams
we go. That's where.
to get on, climb up the back of it. There we go. Okay, so you sneak up, and I'll
Wasn't the
hopefully
plan to
roll
have
passive
Abby
soldiers
drive
to
into
see
the
if he noticed.
distraction?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I thought it
Let's
was,
hop
but
in
it seems
here.
that Martin is doing very
Drive
well.
up.
Oh, I can drive off.
We can,
Okay.
we can do that.
Yeah.
So we can do that. Once we're in, I mean, once we're in the tank, we can do that because apparently we're in the tank. I rolled high enough that we can get into the tank. Is that correct?
Yep.
Or not?
So you recon, and you climb up the back. The hatch is down, but it is not locked. So
Okay.
you grab it. I was about to say you crack it open, but that's not right. You pull it up. It's a tank. I don't know how to describe it. It's a tank. It's cramped
You
inside.
open the
You
hatch. Yeah, you open the
slide
hatch.
down.
That's
It's yeah.
right. So okay, so I look around so Maarten is inside the turret of the tank. He looks around because
I won't torture you that much. That's a bridge too far, Travis. How dare you? That's only in the nation of Texas.
No. I I did something earlier this week. Maarten listens to it and he goes, fundamentalist transmissions, and he turns off the radio.
I love it.
Yeah, if I
Okay.
every day when I drive to work, I drive past a fundamentalist training camp, otherwise known as an evangelical private school. So
Yeah, they're all over Texas. It's just like
Joy.
really weird. Like I'm just driving by. I'm like, oh yeah, this is. Oh yeah, it's a Christian private school that's funded by the state. Yeah.
seriously,
Indoctrination
Yeah, we got the Ten
camps.
Commandments now in our
Huzzah.
schools.
wow,
That's what
so much
Indiana
for the
wants to
First
do.
Amendment, right?
Yes, but your state also had Jeff Gordon as its national hero.
Dude, I don't know who that is.
Oh, it's Indiana. Race car
Race
driver,
car,
Indy.
NASCAR.
Oh,
Yeah.
are you talking about? Are you now talking about Emily or
Indiana.
me?
No,
Oh, okay.
Indiana.
Indiana.
Okay.
I only know Indiana because that was a neighboring state where I grew up.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yes, back to
Okay,
the game.
so
Okay.
so Maarten looks around. He checks the state of the gun, of the big gun, and is it in a good state? Can it be fired?
Turn it toward this peasant and find out.
Right.
No, I'm just looking at it. Like, can it be fired or not?
Yep. Okay. So, sorry, I'm giggling at the fucking NASCAR shit, but anyways. As you're doing, like, kind of has like the checklist, like, tacked to the go through this checklist, see everything's working essentially to the the tank wall. The main cannon, which is the 120 millimeter, it is currently offline. Basically, it needs a couple tech rolls to be back online. However, the two like GPMGs, which are the big
Right. Yeah.
Are they both
The big guns.
M240s or is one
The
of them?
big machine guns.
they're both M240s. They're both online, but the big cannon is offline. They need to be fixed.
Okay.
And a few
right.
miscellaneous systems are online, but otherwise it is operational. A bunch of rust spots and dings, but it needs to be turned back on. But they left the keys in the ignition, or you only need to press a button. I forget how the M1 Abrams needs to be started, but the world is your oyster, Maarten.
No, the world is my target practice.
Okay, Satan, calm down. All right. So we get that little. I wouldn't really call it a tender moment in the tank, because well, I'm not gonna say that it's a tender moment between a man and his tank, but we.
He gets a smile of evil joy.
his hand lovingly strokes the breech of the gun. Back together again, aren't we?
Okay, we cut from the interior of the M1A1 Abrams outside to Buttery, or
Yeah.
Abbey rather. You
Okay.
you ride up in the tragic school bus, and before you have to leave,
Yes, I was about to ask that. I do have to leave soon, so let's do her thing. Okay.
Yep.
So you need to
And
do like I would say that narratively, she's really really tense right now. She's never had to fire upon her own like fellow countrymen before. This is the first time she knows needs to do it, and so she messes up. Yeah, it's makes sense because she's kind of like low key panicking right now. You know. So yeah. Okay. So
Yep.
what should you need me to drive up? Correct. You know.
Yep. You're in range where you're on the map currently.
All right.
Well, hold on. Is
If
she shooting or
you
driving?
if you click on the vehicle,
Mhm.
I believe she's shooting.
Well, I thought she was
Were
in the
you
driver's seat. I
driving?
thought the plan was to
I
drive.
thought it was in the driver's seat actually. Yeah.
Oh, yep. If you drive up
'Cause
and
the plan was to have her run over people as a distraction.
oh yeah, you're gonna run over people. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a fun thing.
Or
All
suddenly
right, so
something.
you put the pedal to the metal. Okay.
Mhm.
Uh, so who do you want to run over?
Um.
Move these
The
cars
people.
away so you have a
Yeah.
straight
I guess the
straight
people,
hit
right? Yeah.
vehicular side. Okay. I need to find that rule real fast.
What rule?
The vehicular homicide rule. Yeah,
I mean,
it's
it's
in the
basically
Yeah.
you just roll driving against their mobility. If you hit, you deal the rear damage of the rear armor of the vehicle. The crit rating is 2. It's pretty simple.
Yep.
All right. I guess
Yep.
I'll do that then.
So you just
Oh
roll
boy.
driving.
First roll of the game.
Good driving rule. It's gonna be
Oh
fine.
Jesus.
We have no mobility.
Well, I think that's pretty good. I
Alright.
think.
Yeah, he
Maybe.
has to roll mobility. Yeah, no, he's taking rear armor value is 5 with the extra 2 successes. He's taking 7 damage and a crit. So then you have to roll.
Yeah, yeah, it's crazy. Humvee. Let's go. You
Yeah,
know.
so you roll space like /R space 1DL for hit location.
1EL.
Yep.
You got that right.
I didn't roll.
Yep.
Oh,
You.
no, I did. So you run over his
Oh,
On the
legs.
legs. Ugh. Oh my god. What's he doing? Like
Yep.
resting? Yeah, I drew over his legs. That's fucked up. But yeah.
Okay, so
So just to set the scene, one of the guys you hit was, like this is a shift change. This guy was getting off his shift, about to go back to the barracks. Um, let's see.
at best he'll be crawling back.
You killed him outright with the
Holy
damage. You
shit.
had dislocated knee, but he's dead. Like, he had 5 hit points. You killed him outright with the damage. The crit is just the cherry on top, man.
Oh my god. That's horrible. And she's gonna like well almost like half closing one eye, she just swirls to the left, as after she's like can feel the crunch of someone and she feels like gagging. You know.
It's like stepping on a big bug.
Horrible. Horrible.
At least you feel empathy. I think Travis and Maarten just kind of were just.
It's been how do you say it? How would you say it? It's been shot out of us.
Yeah, so I put the M1 Abrams in the party vehicles thing. Oh, so you have your new vehicle. I need to put the smoothbore cannon to 0 reliability because it needs to be fixed. But I need to change a couple things. But
Also, I think I need to go.
before
I'm really
I
sorry. I'm sorry.
nope,
Yeah.
you're all good.
Yeah,
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
yeah, no problem. Yes, I did my own thing. Vehicle homicide. Oh my god. All right, see you nuggets next time. Bye bye.
Yep, see you guys. See ya. Before we begin the encounter and the combat, I need to step away for a couple minutes.
Alright.
So if you need to get up, stretch your legs, grab a drink, go ahead.
All right.
the stealth infiltration is happening at the same time as
Not at the exact same
the
time, because
combat
we
encounter,
want to,
correct?
no. Like I said, the plan is basically for
Yep. Okay.
Maarten to cause as much mayhem as he can to ideally, divert some of the guards away from the building that we're at, or at least at bare minimum get them focused on that direction so they don't pay attention to us sneaking into the building. Like the
That's right.
plan for Hillary and for Travis is basically like go into the parking garage now that it's unguarded. And also, speaking of Hillary, where the fuck is my token? The fuck happened to it? I'll just drag a new one.
Cloaking.
Oh, it got dragged down with the liquor cabinet.
Oh, we'll just delete that one. I just dragged a new one. So, but basically, yeah, the plan with Hillary and Travis is basically like now that the parking garage is vacant, we're just gonna go into the parking garage, and then like if they have an elevator up into one of the buildings or like stairs or whatever, because I mean I think most parking garages have both, right? Then we'll just head up,
Yeah.
not like infiltrate the place from below, and then get the people out. But we're waiting to do that until after Maarten, Abby, and Arthur have created a sufficient distraction. Does that clear things up?
Yeah, that works.
And we do have
Okay.
Hendrix
So,
here, who's keeping watch of all the people out front, so she can tell us like, hey, it worked. They're heading off in that direction, that kind of thing.
yeah. Awesome. Thank you for the clarification. Okay. So, yep. There will be stairs and an elevator. Kind of spoiler alert, you will have to take the stairs. The elevator is long out of action.
I
You know,
wouldn't want to take the elevator,
cue
to be
the
honest.
Yeah, that makes two of us. Cause
yeah, cue the meme of my old enemy stairs.
I'm just
I'm
thinking
a
of that
Kung
scene
Fu
in
Panda
Ghostbusters when they go
fan.
up all those stairs.
I was looking for a give. That's the only one I found, but I know. I mean, my favorite moment of that whole movie is like everybody's like cheering them on as they're running into the building, and then just like they're just slowly trudging up the stairs.
I'm thinking of like that's a moment from like the second movie where he have him like in handcuffs and dramatically goes into like because like the main enemy of like the second one is like a giant peacock and like he walks in all dramatically and he's like my old enemy and then it like pans over stairs and he's just like
Wait, you said that's from Kung Fu Panda or Ghostbusters?
Kung Fu Panda. There's
You
like
said Ghostbusters, so.
I think there's like 4 of them.
I said Ghostbusters, but
Oh.
she was talking about Kung Fu Panda.
Oh.
We're just talking about stairs, okay?
Yeah, sorry. Stairs.
When we get to the 25th floor, tell me. I'm going to throw up.
But yeah.
I just found this gift that's so
yeah,
horrible.
this
I'm
is
glad
gonna
the
turn
dog's okay,
into-
but still.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh. Oh. Oh goodness. That
Oh,
is
that's
such a
puppy.
golden
They
retriever
can
thing
take
to
way
do,
worse
though.
than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, all right. So the rest of this session will probably be, the distraction of the troops, and we'll pick up the next session of Twilight 2000 with, the the stealth team entering into, Oh, cool. Abby gets the first initiative slot. Okay. And then, of course, you can swap initiatives.
I say swap Abby and Maarten,
Yeah,
honestly,
like,
so
you
Maarten
can all
can
see each other.
kill as many people as he can.
Yep.
Hold on, wait. Marty, do you have fast reflexes? And more importantly, does Arthur Chan or not? Wrong character. Never mind. Does Arthur have combat awareness? I mean, not fast reflexes. He does not.
I don't know.
Does Abby have Abby has combat
No.
awareness. Reroll hers. See if she can get
It
you
already
there.
did. That's
it did?
why she got the first initiative slot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Twilight 2000 module, like it'll automatically do it. It's not like the Alien
Oh.
module.
Oh, cool.
Do you want to swap Abby and Arthur?
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea, honestly, if he's in the tank with Maarten.
Sure. None of these guys will be able to do anything. Except
much.
do like, non-penetrating hits on the tank and the battle bus, so. But, yep. So this is the initiative. You'll begin.
Is
But
hold
yeah.
on, is Oliver?
Yeah,
is
the rest
Oliver in
of
the initiative? Because he's in the
this.
vehicle.
Oh, I forgot to.
Maybe he could
add
get a
him.
higher spot. Nope. God,
He is dead last.
Yeah, very, very unfortunate.
Yeah, it was a good thought, but it did not pan out. Unfortunately. But yeah, we will begin. Oh. So I need to do this very fast. So I'm gonna remove this icon from the map, and I'll put down the new token for the party's M1A1 Abrams, not in the initiative. Only the party tokens, only the character tokens are, so it won't affect initiative. It's just so you can use the guns properly and track ammo for the new, thing, and I can put the tokens in.
If we clear this camp, we're gonna get a lot of potatoes, gang.
You're gonna kill everyone in town and steal their potatoes? Are you heartless
Listen,
monsters?
No, but we're probably gonna need to take some potatoes. I mean, how long has it been since we had a proper hash browns?
We need to
This
find
is
a
true.
deep fryer. I haven't had fries in forever.
Okay.
Yeah. Think about
Begin
that.
combat,
Deep fryers are
Maarten.
lost tech.
You're up. You have a lot of targets in front of you.
Right where they need to be.
By the way, Marty, if you, Jesus, you have 35 XP. Yeah, post session, if you want to learn combat awareness, Hillary would teach you.
Okay, that sounds like a great idea.
So, what are we doing here?
I'm not sure. Are we going into combat? What?
Well, we're in initiative. It's your turn.
Yeah.
Oh, mine.
We started combat. You're up, man. Yeah.
Your
Sorry.
turn, asshole. We're waiting for you.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't gonna say that. But
Well, I'm gonna take the machine gun and rake this particular what do you call it?
Hex.
This hex. Yeah.
Which gun are you using? Because the thing is that they're both. I mean, the coaxial gun, the M240BC, that's the same one that like the gunner uses. And the PG is the one that the commander uses. And the thing is that whichever one you aren't using, Archer would use. So just want to make sure you're not like doubling your ammo consumption. So you probably want to roll M240B for
right.
MCC.
I'm well aware, but we haven't turned the tank on, so I'm assuming that I can't rotate the turret, which means that the coaxial gun is no use to me. So it's the one on top of the turret. Right?
Turret, yeah. That you can turn the turret without having the engine on with a manual hand crank.
Man, that's gonna suck if the guy's gonna dance back and forth.
Well, I mean, look at the bright side. They're all staring at the Humvee that just ran over somebody.
This is
yeah, their attention isn't on
them.
you.
So this is two of them. So I'm gonna fire at this one with the one that's on top.
All right.
Cool.
Let's see. What do I do?
For the vehicle sheet.
Okay.
Oh.
Yep. And components. No. Combat. Secondary coaxial. PG was PG. You know what? I don't
PG
care.
is the top gun.
C is probably for coaxial. Oh, okay. Then yeah, it's that one.
Yeah.
And Maarten Willems, commander. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm a machine gunner.
You're gonna melt these dudes. Jesus.
Wish I had he bets. You don't say! From the Gar Saxon account. Oh my god, yeah, no kidding. Oh, did you not want to use ammo dice?
Dude, what?
You can use ammo dice to trigger additional hits. That's how you would hit a second target.
Okay. Yeah, I want to do that.
So let me just double check. Yeah, so basically the rate of fire slider, you can slide that from 0 all the way up to 4, and that means you use 4 ammo dice.
Okay. Can I re-roll, please? Or are you gonna?
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
say just let them roll like
Okay.
the ammo dice, like do another roll for the ammo dice, and then just keep the initial. That's what I recommend.
Okay, so three ammo
So-
dice because I've got the initial one.
Well, no, the initial one doesn't
Yeah.
count as like.
So to do that,
Oh, sorry.
so I'll keep the two like dice successes. So to roll ammo dice, so I won't have you like re-roll like the whole roll. Roll me 3d because it's d6s for ammo dice.
Well, no,
Okay,
if I
so
may, you would
slash art.
you would want to roll it
Go
from
ahead,
the.
Cody. I'm sorry.
You want to roll it from the vehicle sheet because then it'll deduct the ammo for you.
Yeah.
So the way you would do that is
Yeah. So just like re-roll from the sheet, please, Maarten. Sorry, Cody. I keep talking over everyone. I'm really sorry.
No, everybody keeps talking over you. And yes, I was gonna go from the vehicle sheet. Okay, so I've rolled once. Now the rate of fire, do I set it to 3 or 4?
You can set it to whatever you want. That just means like each interval, like if you set it to 2, it means you roll 2 ammo dice. If you set it to 4, it means you roll 4. So you can do up to your rate of fire, which in this case is 4, and each ammo dice is a d6, which you can potentially get a second hit on, like an additional success. But obviously, the more ammo dice you
Okay.
roll, the more ammo you use. But in this case, ammo is not a problem.
Emily, what do you want me to do?
It's however much ammo you want to spend.
All of
And
it.
you have a shit ton of it, so you
I
know.
want to go with rate of
and-
fire 4. So do I roll with 4, or are we going to keep the roll that I already made?
Like, set the slider to 4 and roll. We'll keep the 2 successes you already rolled. We're just looking at the ammo dice.
Yeah, another hit.
Okay. Nice.
Can I push that?
Yes, you're able to, if you would like.
Another hit.
Nice. Okay. So, from the first roll and the second roll with the ammo dice, you have a total of total hits. What you can do with the 2 ammo dice successes, because you're shooting at a hex with more than one target, you can use those successes on the ammo dice to split off. Like, you can hit another target with the ammo dice successes, and it would hit them. It would count. They would take like the base damage of the gun. So the second guy would take the 3 damage of like the M240B.
Well,
And you dealt
sorry.
an additional success, so you could crit possibly,
Okay.
depending on where you hit
Mhm.
him.
Does it take them both down or not?
You were gonna say something, Cody?
well, yeah, I mean, you cover, like, I was just saying that, like, you hit him for the base damage, and then the extra damage, like, there was an extra success, so yeah, they're both taking 4, so that's a crit for both.
Yep. I forget. Do they get hit in the same area? Do I roll a
I
for a
mean, it's
separate location?
dealer's
I always
choice. I think
forget.
per raw that each person that gets hit, you roll the crit separately. Like the first guy, he hit him in the arms. So if you
Yeah,
want
I'll
to say they
just roll
both
it
get
like
hit in the
that then,
arms,
because we're already a little bit over because of our late time. Yeah. Yep. So you crit 2 guys. So I'll roll 2 arm crits, and I'll just have to read the crits to you because as usual, the rollable tables are still broken. So first guy, um, he's dead. You break his forearm. Are you tallying your kills today, Maarten? Second guy, also critted and is dead with a dislocated shoulder. Awesome. Okay. So that is your full turn. Nice, nice, nice. Okay.
are we
Next
going to
up
do the full round of
is
combat, or I mean, I can do either
this.
one, but
No, I'm gonna basically just say that all the U.S. soldiers will surrender, and just give the player characters a chance to attack, because that's fun. Okay. Have Arthur make an attack. He will target
this guy.
this guy. Although he's D-fucking-12.
Is he able to power up the tank if he's sitting in the gunner seat, or does the driver have to do that?
Yeah, I would say he could power up the tank and just slide into the driver's seat, rather. Yep. So in his next turn, he can just drive the tank away. So that'll be his turn, rather.
Well, I wasn't even talking about him driving it away. I'm just talking like, can he turn, like based on what Marty said before, like can he just turn the tank on, activate the gunner seat, and then shoot this guy so he can turn the turret? Like, essentially what I'm asking is, can he attack this turn?
Yeah. Yep. So he'll, I'll say it's a fast action to turn on the vehicle, and then, so he'll use that gun. Tart T. Only gonna use. No, he'll go full auto because the dude only has a D12. He has no heavy weapons.
Arthur?
God,
At this rate, he
yeah.
needs to fucking get heavy weapons, because he has... Oh my
Well,
god.
this is the same dude who made who shot a underbarrel grenade at extreme range, missed, and still hit a dude. So
The force is with him.
yeah, quite literally. When he became harvester and started, cloning munes to harvest the vegetables or whatever.
You know what this reminds me of? Great headshot. I was aiming at it. What do you mean, great headshot? I was aiming at his leg.
He's gonna push that because he didn't crit the. Oh wait, he didn't crit the guy. Oh, I forgot to send the weapon chat. Let's see.
Technically
The
he
guy's
could
wearing
crit
torso
him.
armor.
Technically he
Oh,
could
he
if
could, yeah.
he triggers a second hit.
That is true. Always forget that you can split it up and rather than like do them together. Like have it hit a separate place in the body. Yep. The rules I always forget in the system buddy
Oh,
and
he
the
hits him in the
dice.
leg, so he takes full damage.
Yep, and that is enough to kill him for the combined damage, so. He hits him in the torso and then just, like, basically strafes downward with the gunfire and shoots his leg out from
I
under
was
him.
trying to shoot him in the crotch, but he accidentally
What
swung
a...
too low.
Okay, so Abby is up. She will turn her sights on her next victim and run another dude over. Deal.
Did you say all of them surrendered, or
Aim
just
for
the
this
ones that
poor
would have gone
sap.
first?
Basically they'll all surrender. But, like, basically as their turn comes up, they'll surrender, but...
So all the guys that have gone before Abby have surrendered?
Yeah. That one is up next, so she will... make a driving roll. Put the car there. Do you want her to push her roll?
Nah, she's fine. Because even if the guy gets a success, he's just reducing the damage.
Okay. So, soldier roll mobility. Got one success. Okay. So the rear armor value of the tractor school bus is 5.
Where did she hit him?
That's still. Let's see, shall we? Oh my god.
Ran over his head.
Popped like a melon.
These are always the worst fucking crits. Shattered neck. Runs right over his neck and paralyzes the dude.
Probably severs his head in the process.
Oh yeah. Oh god. I always forget how
Jesus.
horrible, like, the neck crits are always the worst of this fucking. The head crits are always the worst in the game. Like, because it had, like, the head crits have the brains blown out one, which is just like instant death. Which, you know, it sucks, obviously, because it kills the character, and you can't save them. Okay? Surrender, surrender. Oliver is, you know, watching in horror as the headless, you know, as the head of this guy rolls out from under the battle bus. Like, you know, combat will end, and on that fucking grisly note of, you know, the red smear that the battle bus leaves, and sweet mother god. And yeah, that's where we'll
Hey,
pause this
hey,
session
Abby.
for this week.
Hey, Abby, I've got a new nickname for you. Captain Crunch.
Oh god. It's so fucking morbid.
It's even more morbid when you realize where it came from.
Where did it come from, or do I not want to know?
The billionaire from Ocean Gate. You know, the guy that wanted to dive to the Titanic,
Yeah,
and then his
I know. Mhm.
his okay, Captain Crunch.
Mhm. The guy who used m-
Sorry,
he used
I was about
materials that were, you know, never. Oh, I'm sorry, Ramba. Go ahead.
no, I was about to say, what controller did they use for that? Was it like a PS controller or something?
I don't know, but what I do know is that the guy despised regulations like every billionaire and got punished for it in the appropriate way. There are reasons
And
why
killed his
safety
son.
regulations are there.
It was a Logitech wireless controller. It wasn't
I
even like
mean,
an Xbox or PS or PlayStation controller. It was a Logitech.
Oh God, it looks
n-
like it's 20 fucking bucks too. Look at that shit.
I think
every
I
gamer goes every gamer goes, well, there's your problem.
I think I actually have a wired version of a Logitech controller. Because I don't like using wireless ones. I like having a wired one that actually plugs into a port. I have that
Yep.
exact controller, but it has like a
Yep.
cable. Mainly because
It's,
it was $20 when I bought it.
Yeah, because
same
like a
here. I mean, same
PS
here.
controller or an Xbox is like 80 bucks. I'm like, no, F that.
Mhm.
I'm trying to save
That's how I
money.
played.
Like, that's where you need to save your money on.
That's how I played Fallout 3 and Skyrim on my first like gaming laptop. Because I don't really have dexterity in my hands like really well to play mouse and keyboard. I'm better now. I can do it now, but when I first got a gaming laptop, that's how I played. I got a cheap ass Logitech or no, I got a cheap ass refurbished Xbox 360 controller play from GameStop. I still have it. I've used it so much that the GameStop logo went off, and it has
But
like an
that's a good
open
controller.
like bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But those are good controllers. Yeah, absolutely.
So XP.
I mean, they're so good that even I bought
Yes.
one.
Hmm. Let's do XP. should take a picture of the the wired controllers I have because I have actually got like a like shelf in my because I have a wireless one that I use for
I've
my
got a
Switch.
I've got a PS1 and an Xbox One.
Nice. Okay. All right. So XP. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Oh no. I'll also do it for Abby. Then I'll add it to her sheet as well. Okay. Did you participate in the game session? Yes. And quite well. And as usual, I laughed my ass off, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And that will be. I have a new headcanon for Maarten and Archer
As
being
what, Beavis and Butthead?
Beavis and Butthead, not. Yeah. But I actually get their names right and not what I said
Beavis
before.
and Butthole?
Yeah.
Must be them two
I
boys,
don't know
Buford
why I
and
was saying it
Bernardo.
wrong. Okay. But yeah. Everyone participated and very fun. Okay. Did you follow your moral code during the session?
For once, I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I sorta did, but what do you think?
Yep, I definitely did.
Definitely. Um, for you, Gorham, I would say not this session, but
That's a
next
first.
session I would give it to you.
Alright.
Do you have any questions about it, Ramba?
I'm good.
Okay. Did you work toward achieving, or did you make progress towards your big dream in this session?
I suppose. So,
Okay. Did you make a significant discovery or revelation?
Yes. I voted tank.
Yeah, with that response, yes.
Yep. Yeah, I'll give it to everyone. Well, the tank and yeah, most cities in the United States are, you know, still, they function fairly well and, function under martial law and, you know, you know, you've made discoveries about the state of life under that was your significant discovery today.
Right.
So I'll give that one to you all. Okay. Did you perform an extraordinary action of some kind?
Marty did.
Yes to Gorham. You got the 4 success on the recon. Yes to Marty for the hijacking of the tank.
Uh,
And
I gotta
just
admit that was really cool, and thank you
yes.
for letting me do it that way.
Oh, you're more than welcome, man.
Wait, did you say I did?
Yeah, I'll give it to you because you got the 4 successes.
Oh, okay. I'll take it.
Yeah. Let me look back through the rules today. Saw your comment from earlier, Travis. Top 10 questions you did not expect to ask. Expect to ask. Who do you want to run over? That has been asked more times than 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 you would think in this campaign. Funnily enough, and quite frankly, I like that that's a mechanic in the free league system. And I find it funny that it's a mechanic. And it's in quite a few of their systems actually. Like I think it's an alien.
Well, yeah, it's an alien, definitely. Not as good as
Yeah,
in this, but still.
yeah. I can't remember if it's in The Walking Dead. I don't have good memories of The Walking Dead, mainly because of the guy who ran it. But I haven't played that many other of the free league games to really make that distinction. But um, I don't think Abby or Travis can anything extraordinary,
Nope.
fortunately. But you did very good role play, and you were an awesome player as always, Rob. Thank you for showing up and participating. Okay. Did you perform a successful action related to your area of expertise?
As
I
a
believe
driver, I
all of
did.
you did today. So, yes, all of you will get that point.
All right. I'm gonna head out now. I'll see you guys.
Well, are there more questions, though, or...
All right.
Yeah, I know. I gotta get going.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Do you travel through at least one hex on the travel map that you had not visited before? Yes. So everyone will get that one. Did you overcome more dangerous events using violent or violent means?
Working on it. What?
Excuse me.
I said we're working on it.
Yep. So, no for now, but next session you will get that point.
Yep.
Same for risking your life for the PC who's your buddy. Again, or for end of combat, end of dangerous scenario. So we'll handle that next session. Did you take a life-threatening critical injury and recover from it?
What about significant
No.
progress?
Oh, I skipped over it. Sorry. Yes, significant progress. Yep, phase 1 of the plan has been completed, and phase 2 will be completed next time. Yep, so you'll get that. Everyone will get that one as well. The significant progress.
Cool. So let's see. I got participate, big dream, discovery, extreme action, successful action. I got 7.
Cool, cool, cool.
Wait, did I do that math right? Hold on. Oops.
Okay, so I've got 42 XP. You, um, you said that someone could teach me something that would be helpful for me.
Well, it's a question of if we can spend XP now, because we did have downtime before, but it's up to you
Right.
anyway.
We're in the middle of it, smack dab in the middle of a fight right now. Okay.
Could I have taught it to
I
him
will
beforehand?
say, I'll say wait till after we finish up the,
Yep.
the stealth, like,
All right.
infiltration. But the specialty that Cody suggested, Marty, it is called combat awareness.
Okay.
It's basically fast reflexes from Alien. It allows you to basically like it it basically allows you to you pick your initiative. You draw 2 initiative cards and choose the one you like to be able to go like
Oh.
quicker in combat. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, because to give you an example, for example, if you roll like a 4 and a 10, 4 would act like, well, you say you roll 10, and then you have combat awareness and you reroll, you get a 4. 4 acts sooner, so you could say I'm choosing the 4.
Yep.
Oh, and also in DP, are we getting any, or
Um, I'll say for this session you get 5.
okay?
No, DP 5. Make a note of that.
According to my notes, we have 116 total.
Help to give you guys a chance to start building up a new US base.